Alright everybody, welcome back to the garage. We are doing one more thing to the bike before we hit Myrtle Beach. I'm going to show you what we're going to get rid of. What we're going to do, if you can see that big ugly thing hanging off the back? The license plate frame and light. We're going to get rid of that. I'll show you what we're going to put back on there here in a minute, but we'll go ahead and pull all this garbage off. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's two T27s in there. That's really all that holds this thing on. Make sure you kind of hold it because that's all that holds it on. And those two T27 screws. Those, and then let's go connectors somewhere. Okay, so you got the cover underneath there. I'll try to get a shot for you. Okay, yeah, you got a little one electrical connector right there. Let's see here, and it's just snapped into the thing like that. We'll just press that little tab and pull it off. And there we go. One ugly, hideous rear taillight section. Rear license plate section. As you can see, we got the connection off and that little cover right there. We stuck the connector back through right there so we can make our connection with the other bracket we're putting on. So yeah, that's really all you gotta do underneath as far as disconnecting everything. We'll take you to the bench up here and we can take this thing apart and take my plate out of it. And oh man, the dirt underneath that thing. Look at the ring from that little rubber gasket is all around that. Let's see if that's even gonna clean off of there or not. I seriously doubt it. Wow. Alright, well, can y'all see that too? My rear fender is scratched all the snot. Check that out. Got a big rub mark there, and then another one there on both sides, and then another one back down there. These two and this, and these holes, all this is covered by the new bracket I'm getting, but not just up here. I'm gonna have to try and buff that off because I don't want to look at that on the back of the motorcycle. So I got some buffing compound I'll take to it and see if I can't get all that off, this and that. That is that's infuriating. Less than 2,000 miles on this bike, and the rear fender's already scratched the snot because of your factory bracket. I'll deal with that in the morning with all this right here, and I'll take that bracket apart tonight. Alright, so we got our factory crap off of there. This is what scratched the snot out of it. There's this rubber gasket which holds the dirt up against your fender. It's, I guess, meant to protect it, but if this was stood off of the fender just a little bit, that wouldn't happen. So that's your garbage. This is one piece of what we're putting on, a curved plate mount, light, and in gold, of course. Won't be able to use all of that stuff over there. So we'll see what we got in this box. Another part I need is coming tomorrow morning, so that. We got the little pattern here. You put this on your plate, and that's where you cut out the little corner of your plate to make that work. It has actually gold hardware. It's just coated gold, but still gold. And then you got your instructions, and then other garbage. We'll lay that on there and then we'll mark it and then we'll cut it out. There we go, that's where we need to cut it out. Right there, that red section. I'll do that and come right back. And all right, we got the notch all cut out here, nice and neat. Actually, just put it on my grinder wheel, just So the reason you have to do that is because this wire comes out the back there. You just stick it in there like that, and it misses that wire totally. So yeah, that's gonna look really good on the back of the bike for Bike Week with the gold and everything. And plus, it lights up. You got your lights. If you ever want to test a light like that, most drill batteries, you look on there, it says plus and negative. Just touch the wires, and you can turn it on. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Can't wait to get the mount so we can mount it up to the bike. What we'll do for this extra long cord, which we don't need, I'll just cut it like right here somewhere, and then we'll take the cord, the plug-in off of this, and just snip it right here somewhere, and we'll solder it onto that so we can still use that nice connection that's watertight. But yeah, guys, we gotta wait till the morning till the mail runs, then we'll be able to put it on the back of the bike and be ready for Bike Week. I was really hoping that it would come. It said it was gonna be here Thursday, which we leave Thursday, and I was like, that's not gonna be doable. But actually, the mail kind of went faster than I thought it was, so it'll be here in the morning. So that's the last thing I want to do to this thing and get it ready for Bike Week. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back in the morning and we'll get this thing put on and show you what it looks like. All right, good morning, everybody. We're still waiting on the mail lady to come to the mailbox. But currently, we're gonna fix all the scuffs. I got my little buffer ready, I got my compound on it already, and we're going to try and buff out those scratches.
Oh man, yeah.
Check that out. Even got those little ones that were down there. Just that little bit of buffing came right out. This is totally gone now. I barely see this and that. I want to hit that again real quick. But for the most part, nice.
What's in the box?
Shut up. All right, so we got our mounts finally. Mail guy. Took a sweet time. Oh, sweet. Even has. Aw, you did a note. Even comes with little rubber washers.
There it goes.
Just cinematic mode this way. I hope that's pretty strong. The only problem I see is, are my screws the same? No. Yeah, I know this. I'm talking about this to hold that plate on.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna have to modify this or something. Oh, okay.
He sent you screws for that?
Yeah, but they're black and they're short. Gotta go through that. Well, maybe it will go through that. Let's try it.
Maybe it's just made for the license plate and not the actual like cover.
Well, no, that's why he designed it. Was because he was trying to do a custom dynamics. I guess black screws are horrible. And it's even got a little cutout for the wire in the back. I mean, it'll fit, but it's just gonna have black screws. I hope they're into that thing pretty tight in this plate. So these are gonna go behind it like that. We'll go over to the bike and mount this part up. Alright, so put this back up there. I wonder if that's gonna clear that down. No. So I gotta modify this. And then I got that modified. You can easily stick that back up there. Just do one at a time. Don't forget your rubber washer. Oh, that kind of holds the screw.
Use the other one then.
Yes, Father. Alright, there we go. Got your rubbers on there. How in the world am I supposed to do that? How are you supposed to plug it in? Stick that through there while it's loose, and then like hold it here, tighten it, and then stick the plate on? Is that how you think?
Can you force it? Can you force the plug through right here?
I'm just gonna have to let it dangle for a minute so I can get that through there.
Dremel.
I don't have a Dremel.
I do.
This might be a 2-hand or a 4-hand job.
Technical difficulties. We'll be back. Stand by. All right, so what he did was he sat there and he took this screw out and gave it some play, and we actually forced this wire, well, didn't force it, we put it through the fender, and then I held it while he re-screwed everything down.
Yeah, if this has any revisions, I would make this portion a little bigger to be able to put the plug through while you have this attached and tight. Because if not, you're gonna need 2 people to mount it up. So, but at least it does give you a relief for your wire. And then, of course, on the back of the Custom Dynamics. Okay, so that'll go right there like that. You just line the holes up and you got it?
Yep.
Well, I'm definitely a fan of that.
Is it gonna have to center or no? Or is
What?
it just, maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it.
Sturdy. Alright, we'll go underneath and make that connection, which I don't really need to film that.
Moment of truth.
That looks so much better than that ugly god-awful thing that was on there. You get your plenty of light. I need to replace my sticker, but other than that, that looks nice. And it's super solid. And it's actually spaced off of the fender, so nothing is actually touching the fender. There's those rubber washers that have it, like a standoff, I guess you want to call it. Alrighty. Like I said, we got the plate, the license plate light. That was Custom Dynamics. That was a limited edition gold they did. That thing was made like 5 years ago. I looked at the package date in the packaging. Yeah, the date in the packaging. That was like from 5 years ago, but it was still available. The bracket is 3D printed. It's from a buddy on Facebook. I'll have to link all his information in the description. I don't know if he has a YouTube or not, but I know he has a Facebook. So he makes these little things for 25 bucks. It comes with the hardware, those rubber washers, and the only thing I wish I could have used the gold heads, nuts, or bolts, but it is what it is. I think it looks a lot better than this. It doesn't stick off the fender like, you know?
Yeah, like a sore thumb.
Yeah, like a sore thumb. Alright guys, welcome back to the garage. I realized I never ended that video from the license plate flush mount bracket upgrade. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Everything worked out great. As you see in the video, it looks perfect. So yeah, I'll leave the gentleman's information down in the description. Be patient though, because he has a lot of people wanting these mounts. He makes them. Be patient. He will get to you. He's very nice to work with. Like he gives you all the hardware and everything you need to put it all together. So yeah, that is much better than that stock garbage on the back of these things, which you need to get that thing off before it scratches through the paint. I had 1,600 miles on mine and it messed it up good, but luckily it buffed out. So but yeah, there you go. Appreciate you guys watching. Keep it on 2, and we will see you in the next one.